I'm not going to put this on because all I'm doing is introducing the next speaker. Now, give me the honor and privilege to introduce you our very own care coordinator. Now, he has been chosen this topic. Now, when we first asked him to say this topic, we said, look, we're going to ask you to do this topic, and we're going to tell you to do this topic because you're not lazy, but you're smart. Okay? So please help me welcome on the front of the desk or front of the podium, Norman Felix to the front to go through, before you clap, the topic is how my laziness is my strength. So please feel...
Hey
guys, can you hear me? I feel like Bobby Brown with this. I feel like dancing, but I won't be doing that for now. So we've heard quite a lot of testimonies today, and it's actually been quite good to get to know people on a different level as well. I'll try and keep my, I guess, testimony as short as possible. That sometimes you go through some life-changing events in your life, and I guess mine was obviously when my son was born, knowing from earlier on, having diagnosed of ADHD. There was time that potentially could have had Tourette's, and it can be very, very stressful within a family. My son was great at playing basketball, actually, and then we found out earlier on that he needed to reduce as much stress as possible. So we stopped him playing on a more professional basketball. So instead of just playing league, we just played like at a domestic level. So that's how the disability sector means so much to me, because it does have a personal touch. I've definitely been inspired by my lovely wife. I still think she's one of the best support coordinators. I know firsthand how much support that she's provided, and it's definitely a massive learning curve for me. But I sought help from a career counsellor, and just going through different routines, or not routine, but different strategies on how to focus on getting on what I wanted to do for a living. And I think it's easy to know what you don't like, but sometimes it's actually quite difficult to understand what you do like. And I went through that path of trying different things, and one of the jobs I did was selling gas and electricity door to door. It was one of the closest times that we ever spent together as well, because that bedroom was our lounge room, it was our dining room, it was our sleeping room. And I was really, really proud of my family, because very easy they could have complained and said it's not fair and why we're living here. But from that experience, managed to do some training, started my own business as I mentioned before. And I remember coming home one day and telling Lise, "Oh babe, I've got a client. And she was like, "That's nice. What does that mean?" I said, "Well, I'm going to be paid $40 a week." I was that determined that I would not go back and live with mum and dad's again. I wanted the best for my family. And I'm really, really proud to say that even throughout our lowest of times, both my kids continue through private school. I know there's a bit of an argument with private school and public school, but I felt really, really proud that they were able to continue in their schooling. And I'll probably still say today, I don't know if you would find anybody as hard-working as myself. I do consider myself to be a hard worker. Sorry. It's dusty here. Thank you. Sorry, but yeah, I think, and from that, I was able to build a business that was really super successful. I was really, really proud of that, and I do believe I'm a Christian. I'm a God-fearing person. I could do a lot better as a Christian, but I try to better myself every single day. But I also believe that that things happen in life for a reason as well. But then it's like, oh, that's just gone down now. So where to from here? And I remember having a chat with Abby, and we were just talking about Elevate, and we were just saying, you know what, I need someone to help me source clients, and once we get a client, we've got to find a support worker. And I'm like, oh my God, well that's what I did with my business. I went to go find a client, and then I had to source a sports coach to run the program. So that experience gave me such a unique experience that I was able to do something with Abby, and we started something together, and hopefully, I know I provide a lot of headaches to Poonam and Abby, but hopefully I provide a lot of quality clients as well at the same time. Hello, I think you all can read all the writing. I don't want to take too much of your time with the writing, but you can read all the slides. Can I go to the next slide, please? Unconventional wisdom, addressing the unconventional laziness as a strength. Childhood reflections on success and the traditional narrative of hard work, challenging the hard work concept. And we all know this from our parents about if you work hard, you get your results as well, okay? That challenges that theory that you don't necessarily need to work very, very hard to get those results, but you do need to work smart. Leveraging technology. So as far as when I first started with Elevate, I think we used, we first used even before Zango, there was another one with rostering. And okay, if you are able to work smart, if you're able to do your time management properly, you'll be able to achieve all results. Absolutely all results. Similar to when I first met Abby and we were talking about how do you get clients. That's all I wanted to know from him. How do I get clients? And as soon as he told me some things to work on, I went crazy.